Hey YouTubers, Rob and I are headed out to do some hunting today. We're headed over to a beach, and if we don't do well there, or if we give up there, we might try some other places. We'll see when we hit the ground. Okay, here we are, the first beach at Kelly Point Park. So far it's just Rob and I. We'll see what we come up with. So I was walking down the beach to talk to Rob, and Ashley just got here. And I heard a tone, so I stopped. Figured it was going to be a pull tab. Dug it up, pinpointed it out, and that is what I found. Rob come walking over. And of course they were, what were we guys, about 25 feet from me? 25 feet from me. And I come across a ring. Inside says 18K. Outside, there's some markings on it that says Forever Love. Yep, you just love finding those. So far, Rob, what do you got, Rob? 3/4?
I'm up to 53 cents.
53 cents. I got another penny back there in front of another log. Actually hasn't had the chance to barely turn on his machine, but that's a good start. Although there's tons of crap here on the ground, it's mostly burnt pop cans and pennies and pull tabs, but I'll keep digging those damn pull tab sounds. Signals are far and few between out here that are decent. And that one I can't even hear. Sounded like a penny. I forgot my sand scoop. I may have mentioned that. Found it. Okay. Looks like a clad dime. Pretty green. Can't even see it in the picture. There it is. Alright. On to the next. The angle of the sun out here sucks for doing video. I got another signal right in front of a log where I find most of my coins. Oh, and it's a clad dime. That one hadn't been on the sand very long. You can really see it. On to the next. Alright, I got a low tone, well, penny, copper, no, zinc penny tone. And I'm sure that's what it is. Maybe. Where'd it go? Oh, it popped out over laying here on the ground. Yeah, it's just a penny. Alright, on the next. Okay, this is nearly the identical tone that gold ring rang up. Numbers are pretty close. I'm sure it's just scrap and garbage. It's out. Ah, it's a fishing weight. A dang fishing weight. Alright, moving on. Okay, my first quarter sound. Now, possibility of like silver jewelry. Highly possible. Only once have I found jewelry of gold and silver in one day. Oh no, $1. That makes me count way higher real quick. I found a presidential dollar coin. Sweet! Moving on. It's a low tone. Uh-oh. What kind of low tone is it? Pull tab. Yeah. Moving on. Alright, this one's confusing. It's got a low tone, it's got a high tone, it's got all kinds of, but it's a solid tone. Now it's a high tone. On top of it. Oh. Ah. Lead fishing weight. Alright. Go find more. Alrighty. It's a low tone in the wet sand. I'm like a couple feet from... Uh-oh. I didn't think it was that deep. Yeah, it's on. A couple feet from the water's edge. It's probably a pull tab. As all the tones since I found that ring have been. I heard it. It is right there. Oh, it's actually a nickel. Yay. A nickel. There's that. There it is. Alrighty. Nickel from the edge of the water. Moving on. So we moved. Not that the sand wasn't producing a ton of good finds. I did get gold, but we moved up to a school and a park. We'll see what we do here. Okay, so I was detecting along here, and I pulled a pull tab from the top of the ground, just picked it up out of courtesy, and I went over it for some reason, same area-ish, and I got another low tone, and I started digging, and I popped this horseshoe, or a U, or it could be a C, whatever it is, out of the ground, and I noticed it's still connected to the chain. Oh, it's stuck good too. Oh, I got it. So I just found a piece of jewelry underneath of a service find pull tab. Pretty cool. Moving on. Okay, I'm in front of the school. Right in front of the front entrance, there's a row of there are rose bushes. Under those, I got a decent sound. The numbers aren't great, but the sound is what sounds awesome. I don't think it's quite shiny type sound, but a penny, and it's got about 5-6 inches to it. It could just be garbage, but it was very repeatable. I got it on? Yeah, it's on. Yep. Oh, I don't think I got it out already. That's strange. Not even getting it. Let's get to boost up my sensitivity. Nothing. I'll pause it. Pause it and rescan it. Okay, I wasn't quite centered over it. Shows us off to this side. But it doesn't seem like it's that deep now. We'll see what it is. That should be close to it. Or not. Oh, it's out. That's just a dime. Clad dime. Sure that's clad. Doesn't quite look right for silver. Didn't sound right for silver. Yeah, it's just clad. Alright, moving on. Okay, I started digging on this one, doing a video, and of course my wife calls, which stops the video. So I've already started digging. Sounds like a dime type, or dime. Sounds like a penny or a dime type sound. That's a rock. And I'm further under that rose bush. Ah, let go. Oh, it's right on top. And it's another dime. Clad dime, number 2, from here. Okay, well these rosebush bark chips may be paying off because I just got a quarter signal. Oh, it's right on top. It is right on top. It's an eagle quarter at least, but there it is. First quarter of the day. Sweet. Well, this one should be easy to find. It sounds like a clad quarter on top. Right there. Oh, that's an easy dig compared to concrete. It sounds like it was right on top. No, that's not it. Oh, it's in the clod. It is in the clod. What the heck? I dropped it? I didn't see it. It was in my hand. Oh, there it is. Came out of that dirt clod and right in the ground again. Alright. Cool. Picking up on the quarters now. I did find a shiny surface quarter. Didn't even need a detector for that one. So that's 3 quarters. So this place is just crawling with pencil tops. So, where'd it go? I decided I wasn't going to do any recording of low tones unless it was dead on nickel numbers. That's the thing I was looking for. And this one is a 1213, which is typically a nickel or a pull tab or a pencil top, but we'll see what we come up with. Pencil top. Alright, well, there are the digs of the day. Got a $1 coin, 3 quarters, 5 dimes, a single nickel, a few pennies, and this here necklace I found. You can see why I snapped off the one ring, eyelet, chain link, whatever you want to call it, that was connected to the other end, popped loose, and it's still in the clasp. This here item was going past a log down there on the beach, and it was sticking out of a log. Kicked it a few times back and forth. I've seen these before when I was younger, but they go in logs and link a bunch of logs together, and they put logs as they're floating in the middle of them to make a log raft to drag them down the river or up the river. So I grabbed that while I was there, and then of course my favorite find of the day, the ring. Now that low tone happened to produce a whole lot of other stuff. Once I got that ring, I just started digging everything low tone, and got this one here was at water's edge. I spotted that. And then the next first low tone that just sounded exactly like that ring was a fish and weight. And then I come across another fish and weight that was a higher tone. Got some melted can. The pencil was from the school park area we went to. All the pull tabs, yeah, they were from the sand. And the funny thing about the ring is we hadn't been at the beach very long. And I was kind of looking to see if Ashley is going to show up. And I looked down, I see Rob talking to Ashley, so I was wandering that way. I don't think I was even swinging my coil. I was about 4 feet from water's edge, just walking straight, but I had my coil out to the side of me, and I just heard the low tone, probably about 4 or 5 feet from Rob and Ashley. And I heard that low tone, I stopped, backed up, swung over it. It was a solid low tone, no scratch, just a perfectly repeatable signal. So I reached down just my glove and stuck it in the grass or the sand and scooped around and pulled my coil or my probe out and started zeroing in on it. About that time I could see the ring of it appear through the sand. And I looked up at Rob and he's like, "Oh, don't tell me you found silver." I said, "Nope." He walks over and saw that gold ring color sticking through the sand. He just kind of threw his head up and couldn't believe it. As far as what Rob found, if you want to see what he found on his channel, which is iDetectChange, I'll have a link at the bottom here, and you can go check out his finds. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.